decided to do a makeup look using the Kandee Johnson makeup palette. This is the collaboration with Too Faced. This is the palette that she came out with a couple months ago, maybe about 5 months ago, and I didn't get a chance to try it out. It's been sitting on my vanity and for some reason I forgot to use it. So I am going to be doing this makeup look as you can see over here. I love how it came out. I love the whole makeup look. Very, very pretty, very down to earth colors. And I'm going to show you right now what the palette looks like. It's very, very pretty as you can see. And this is supposed to be like a candy box kind of theme. It doesn't have a mirror, but I guess because it's a candy box, maybe that's why they didn't want to put a mirror in the makeup palette. The colors are very neutral, very down to earth, very cool in color and also warm as well. Definitely contains some shimmers and some matte. And she also did lip colors with the brand as well. And these are the colors, the lip colors. They're all matte, and I will be also doing a review on these as well in this video. And the other one that I will be using is also this one. So Kandee Johnson is a huge YouTuber here in the makeup community. She is one of the first YouTubers that I watched for a very long time, and I love her energy. She's very happy, outgoing, and just makes everything so bright. She loves colors, so I was very excited for these. So anyways, if you guys want to learn how I got this look using the palette and a couple of the other products, just keep on watching the video. So to begin, I am going to prime my eyelids. I like to use a concealer to do this. I will go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So you can use any concealer that you like. I prefer to use a concealer for my primer. So I like to use that. Get rid of all the discoloration that I have on my eyelids, so that way the actual colors are more vibrant. I'll do that, and just with my fingers I like to just rub it in and just blend everything. You can use a brush if you like. So for this makeup look, I'm going to be using the Kandee Johnson collaboration with Too Faced. And this is the palette. A palette supposed to resemble a candy box, I believe. And it feels like metal. And the back has the colors. I think they were supposed to represent candies. All right, so I'm going to be going in with my Morphe 504 brush. The first color that I'm going to pick up is this one from here. It's called Butterscotch. This one's like a pumpkin color. So we're going to use that, and that's going to be more of the transition shade for our eye look. Again, if you need to intensify it, go right ahead, which is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to intensify the color a little bit more. So now I'm going to be going in with the color Pastry. It's this one up here. It's more of a brown color, and we're going to apply that in the outer corner, the outer V. So now I'm going to be going in with the Morphe E17 brush, and I'm going to be using the color called Hot Chocolate. It's this one over here. It definitely reminds me of a chocolate color. What you also want to do is go in the inner corner, because that's where we're also going to apply the color. Going to leave a space right in the middle here. I can pick up the same brush that we used earlier, the 504 brush, and we're just going to blend everything. And we're just going to grab a pencil like this, and I'm just going to cut in the middle here. Now for the fun part, we're going to be using the color Sweet Toffee. It's this one over here. Very, very pretty. It's more of a coppery type of color, so it definitely is going to give your whole eye look more of a warmth. It's gonna pop out more than the other colors. So I'm just going to pack it in with this one from Elf. This one is a brush like this. It has more of a flat end. I can go in with this just to give it a little bit more intensity. It's already intense to begin with, but you can definitely spray your brush with some Fix Plus or any kind of like liquid, and it will definitely intensify it. So as you can see, it made it 10 times intense than what it was before. So yeah, we're going to blend this together. So you can get another brush and just blend, so that way there is no harsh line in between. So I'm just going to go pick up a little bit of the orange there, and we're just going to kind of like move it towards the outer corner. And of course you can go back to that darker color if you need to, just to intensify the whole look a little bit more. Now for the part over here, I'm going to be going in with the color Banana Cream Pie. It's this one. It's more of a creamy bone color. We're going to stick to the Too Faced brand foundation. I'm going to go in with the Born This Way by Too Faced. This is in the color Sand. I like to apply it all over my face with a kabuki brush. The one that I've been recently using, and I've been using it for the past week, has been the Bare Minerals Beautiful Finish kabuki brush. It looks like this, and I love the way it looks at the end here. I don't know the purpose of how it looks here, but I'm loving it. So I will show you guys how it blends and how beautiful it feels on the skin. So this is how the foundation looks like. So what I like to do is you can either dab with the brush and go in directly. You can do it like that, or you can just pick up some from your finger and just apply it like this. Whatever you prefer. I don't know what it is with this foundation brush, but it really makes my skin look so airbrush. The foundation itself just makes my skin feel so healthy, and the brush blends it in very nicely into the skin. For my concealer, I like to use the NARS Radiant Concealer. This one is Macadamia. It's my favorite concealer so far because I love the coverage that it feels, and it doesn't feel cakey or dry under my eyes. So I like to go in with my concealer first, and then I will go in with another concealer to highlight. As you can see, I didn't apply eyeshadow underneath my eyes because I'm trying to do my makeup a little bit different. So I didn't apply eyeshadow under my eyes because when you do apply eyeshadow under your eyes, before the concealer, when you go in with the concealer, it will just get rid of your eyeshadow. Next thing I do is I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This one is in the color medium. This is like my holy grail concealer. I love this concealer. A lot of YouTubers do use it, and I am not gonna blame them because it's so good. And I don't know what it is that it just gives you good coverage, and it just blends everything in so nice. So you don't have to go even with a lot. You just need a little bit. It has really flawless coverage, and it doesn't cake up either under your eyes, and that's why I really love it. You can go in with just the NARS because I feel like that one's pretty close to the Tarte Shape Tape as well. But, you know, I like to be a little bit extra, so I like to put a little bit more because I don't know, I feel like without using the Tarte Shape Tape, I don't feel complete. Now that we have the concealer and all that highlighted parts, I'm going to go back to my under eyes. I'm going to be going in with the color Butterscotch, and I'm going to be using it with a smaller brush. So I like to go in with the Morphe E36 brush. Next thing we're going to go in is with the color called Pastry. Is this brown shade over here. And we're going to apply that also at the lower part of our eyes. So now I'm going to pick up the other color, the one that we used for our outer V. It's the hot chocolate color, and we're going to apply that also at the bottom part. The only issue that I have with this palette is that the matte colors are not that intense. I just got some eyeshadow in my eye. That's one of the things that I hate about wearing contacts, is that you can get like a lot of eyeshadow in your eyes and it sucks. I'm going to be going in with the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. Sorry guys, so my camera shut off when I was filming. So now for my eyelashes, I like to apply mascara before I do my eyelash extensions. And for my eyelash extensions, I'm going to be using these Salon Perfect 614 eyelashes. Those are very long and wispy. They're my favorite ones so far right now. I haven't found anything that I really love. It's very dramatic too, so I'm going to be going with those eyelashes. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so now that the lash extensions are in, I'm going to go in to do my contour. This is my favorite, guys. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. I always use this in every tutorial that I do. Like I said before, I just love the warmth that it gives to my face. So now I'm going to be going in with the Kandee Johnson Banana Pudding Brightening Face Powder. This is how it looks like. And the inside looks like this. It has some kind of grainy feel to it, but very smooth. The color definitely has more of a yellow tone to it, so definitely good for us girls who have more of a darker complexion. So I'm going to be applying that underneath my eyes. I'm going to be going in with the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. It's a glow bronzer, so it's definitely going to give me a little bit of pigment. And I'm going to be using a brush, more of an angled brush. This one's from Bare Minerals, to apply. And for my blush, I like to go in with the Benefit Rockateur blush. It looks like this. It's very cute. I love the packaging, and I love that it says rock in the middle right here. And it has a nice scent to it as well, so almost smells like flowers. This is my first time using it, so I don't know how it's gonna look like, but for this tutorial, I definitely wanna try it out. So we're just going to apply a tap it there. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. Very, very pretty. Almost like a highlight blush. Guys, so for my highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Master Chrome by Maybelline. This is in the shade Molten Gold. It's so pretty, and I've been using this quite a lot. Don't get me wrong, I do love my Fenty Beauty highlight, the Hustle Baby. I love that one. If you have my skin tone, that color just blends in very nicely with your skin tone. But if you are looking for an alternative highlight, I recommend the Maybelline one. This is very inexpensive and you can get a lot out of it. And I'm going to be going in with a tapered brush. So I'm going to be going in with the Morphe M438 brush. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit first, and then we will intensify it if we need to. Yeah, I love highlights. Just gives you a nice glow to your skin too. You want to apply the highlight mostly on the highest point of your cheek. And I also like to drag it right on my nose. And also my cupid's bow. And I also like to apply it right above the arch of my eyebrows. Kandee Johnson and Too Faced also came out with lipsticks. So these are the ones that she came out with. These, of course, this one is called Tropical Punch. Very pretty in color. This is more for the summer. It's not my type of color. I don't know if I would be the one to be using this, especially because it's so bright. But if you like colors like this, I think that this one's very pretty. This orange one is called Sweet and Sour, and it's more of a coral color. But the ones that I'm really looking into that I am going to be using is this one called Freshly Baked. It's more neutral, of course, and I think it will look really nice with my skin tone. And the other one is called Melted Ice Cream. This one's more for lighter skin tones. So I'm going to be going in with this one, Freshly Baked. I know it's a pink color, but I want to show you guys how it looks like. It's very creamy. It's going to give you a matte finish. So definitely do love this color, but for this eye look, I think the orange color, the orange shade might look more better with it because it's more of a warmer tone. So to tone it down, I'm going to be using another color that I am loving right now, and it is by the Anastasia line, and this one's called Hudson. So for my eyeliner, almost forgot to do my eyes. So I'm going to be going in with my eyeliner. This one is Perversion by Urban Decay. For my lips, I am sorry to say, wasn't very happy with how it came out. So I'm going to be going more for a nude lip because of the eye look. For my lip, I am going to be going in with this one from Too Faced. It's called Sellout. And it's not part of the Kandee Johnson collection, but I'm really liking the color. It's more of a warmer color tone, so it definitely will look good with this whole eye look. I feel like I'm going to add a gloss, and I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This one's called Fenty Glow. This is my favorite gloss, you guys. And it goes perfect with this lip shade. Okay, so anyways guys, this is pretty much the whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. So first things first, the palette, I think the palette is a very good palette. The only issue that I have with the palette is that it's very bulky, so that's the only thing that I didn't like about the palette. But I guess because they were going with more of a candy box theme, I think that's why they made it like this. Another thing that I didn't like about the palette is that it didn't have a mirror, and that was something that I really wasn't really a fan of. I really love palettes that have a mirror because, you know, you can just do your eye look using the mirror, and it's much easier to do. But yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't really a fan of it. And another thing that I didn't really like is that the matte colors weren't as intense as I thought they were gonna be. I really had to go back and forth with my brush to get the color to the intensity, and I still don't feel like it was intense enough. But I guess for beginners, I think it is a good palette. But if you're looking more for an intense palette, especially with the mattes, I would suggest skipping out on this. It's definitely not necessary. But I do love the shimmer ones for the middle part of my eye. As you can see, that's what I used from the palette, and I really love the shimmer eyeshadows in this palette, especially this one, to add a little bit of pop of color to your eyes. Definitely very pretty and right up my alley. The powder I wasn't really a fan of. This is supposed to be a brightening face powder. I think it's supposed to be close to the banana powder that we're all used to, but I'm not really a fan of it. It really didn't do much. I have other powders that work pretty much the same thing, or probably even better than this. I don't think I will be getting a lot of use out of this, so yeah. So the products that I do love are the lipsticks. The lipsticks are very good. They're very intense. You apply it right away. You feel your lips very smooth. Of course, it's more matte, and they will stay on you if you don't eat or drink. But as far as transfer, it does transfer. So that's the only bad side to this. These colors are more summer colors, not for winter colors. Summer or spring, I would recommend using these colors. This one over here is very bright for my skin tone. It didn't really go well with my whole skin tone. That's why I went with this other one. This one is from Too Faced as well. It's a melted matte, and this one's in the color Sellout. So that concludes the whole makeup look, you guys. I hope that this was very helpful for you guys, and I hope that you get to choose what products you can buy from the collab. And sorry if I didn't review it a couple months ago. I just forgot about it, and I decided to do it this time. And I was glad to have used just one palette itself to do the review, and I really love how the makeup look turned out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on my next tutorial. Bye guys.